all season. Ranked team against unranked opponent, and we'll see if the upset can shake up the rankings in this one. Welcome to the home of the Clemson Tigers, Death Valley in Clemson, South Carolina. As we'll see a squad from the ACC, the Syracuse Orange, taking on a team from the playoff a year ago, the Clemson Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. Clemson will kick off to get us underway. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So the Syracuse Orange will go on offense first. And it was a collection of highlight reel plays time after time last week. He'd love to do that again, David.
Oh, there's no doubt. He showed you he's capable. He showed you the big play ability, and he can make those big plays for this offense. And I think the offense is going to continue to look for him. Like, he is that guy outside that they can trust. Interesting to see, Jesse, the wrinkles off of the way they used him, and if he's going to continue to be the focal point of this offense.
I think he should continue to be the focal point, but I do think they have to move him around. You got to show some different looks, some different formations, get him in motion, stack releases, find him some access, because there's no doubt this guy can run routes, he can catch the football, and he's dangerous after he has the football. So let's see some added wrinkles in what this offense and how they take the next step based on what he did last time.
This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. To throw, it's Collins. Got a man, it's McFadden. He'll be brought down at the 32-yard line. Good job by the defense to keep him away from that first down marker. It's fourth down. Syracuse will send out the punt team. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. Now on the return. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. So the Clemson Tigers offense will go to work for the first time. Guys, if you listen closely, I think you can hear the jawing going already between this quarterback and wide receiver. What a matchup, Jesse, it's going to be between those two.
You know, so many people have already been talking about this individual one-on-one matchup, David, and it's going to be happening out on an island all game long. The receiver's got speed, he's got game-breaking ability, catching the football, can climb the ladder. He's going up against one of the best shutdown corners in the game. I cannot wait to watch this.
Yeah, and he's got the speed to stay with him, and the instincts, and he's been so great out wide in every game. This is a huge test. This is a Sunday test. Two NFL guys going at it to see who's going to take home the prize.
That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on third down. Catches it cleanly at the 20. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. The Syracuse offense heads back onto the field. Last time they had it, didn't pick up a first down. Let's see if they can put something together here. Rush is on him. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. The Orange just need to get some of that yardage back here on second down. They'll give it to the back. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. It's getting loud in here, and they may raise the dues on it. Hey, if they can stop him on third down. Wants to throw. It's Collins. Just a short pass to the tight end. He gets it out to the 28-yard line. Not enough to pick up the first down. Syracuse will be forced to punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. A rather unproductive series last time, 3 and out, and they'll try to do better this time around. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few. So now it's second and long. Here's the handoff. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Oh, it's picked off. Going the other way, and he's got room. Running inside the 20. Touchdown, Cuse. The defense takes matters into its own hands. What a play by this defense with the pick six.
And how about the defender? Exactly what you're supposed to. Breaks on the football, makes the interception. Everybody on defense, we turn to offense. Go lay some blocks so my guy can get it and take it back to the house.
The returner will field it and bring it back. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And he dropped it. Just didn't look the thing all the way in. High the chains now on second and long. Looking to throw, it's Denson. Quick completion on the out route. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling there out to the 35. First down here for the offense. To the air on first down. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. Takes it the other way. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return. Looking to throw on first down. Grabbed in the middle, it's James. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Operating in the red zone here on second down. The give to the tailback. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Orange. A quick strike, just as we expected.
Yeah, and quick strikes are easy when you got such great field position. Obviously, when the offense starts in such a good spot, puts the defense in a bad position, and the offense takes advantage.
Syracuse, 14, Clemson, 0.
He'll return it. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put something together on this drive. Tackle is made at the 22, but a nice 10-yard pickup there. On first down from their own 22. Gives it on the option. Picks his way and gets 4 out to the 27.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down, the defense thinks you might be running the football. You still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Now facing a third and long. Quick strike complete. Turns it on in midfield. And he will score. The question now, will it count as we check out the laundry on the field? That score could have put them within realistic striking distance, but the penalty turns things around, and they'll have to go back to work. On third and long, he'll have to turn it loose deep. Oh, they really could have used that catch. Their physical pass defense, it brings up a fourth down. So Clemson is lining up to punt this one away. They got next to nothing out of that as the punt goes out of bounds, and I think they're going to mark it right around the 25-yard line. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Finds his big tight end. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Dropping back, it's Collins. Shoots it to the left. That ball is intercepted at the goal line. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. The Tigers buried deep in their own territory, just trying to find breathing room on first down. Caught in the backfield, it's Bennett. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Wants to go up top. Finds his back in the middle. Boy, that was a precision play all the way around. Throw, catch, tackle, bang, bang, bang. The Tigers come to the line on third and short, trying to convert here. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Wants to go up top on first down. Crosses the 30. He's got away. How about this sophomore learning when to just do it himself? We've come to the break, and it's Syracuse on top. They came out and jumped on them early in the first. Let's take a break and look at the first quarter stats. So first down here as they go back to work. Here's the pressure. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover. Great place to start for this offense. One running back in the backfield, and he has it.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
To the air on second down. Here's a heat. He's going to take off. And he's ridden to the ground, but there's also a flag down. Let's check the call. Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. They'll line up for a second down play. Looking to pass. It's Collins. Now he's going to break the pocket. Finds a crease at the 20. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely. Syracuse doing business in the red zone. They'll leave it with him. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
That's such a great physical play by the defense because this is one of the bigger, more physical running backs you'll see in the country, and we're used to seeing him push the pile the other direction. Not that time. It's the big guys up front on defense.
And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Syracuse. These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead. And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Very intriguing Big 12 matchup today, gentlemen. Here's a look at how it finished up. Arizona State was like a 65-man mute button. They went on the road and silenced one of the most vocal crowds in football. And it's clear this Sun Devils team has adopted the mantra, let your play do the talking. Fun one in the Big 12, man. They generally are, as the teams there continue to jockey for pole position.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. He's got the back in the middle. Out across the 30 to the 39 after getting 10 on that one. They'll snap it from the 39. First and 10.
And a great job by the QB finding the running back, getting the football where he can do some damage after the catch, and most importantly, get the first down.
They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. Here comes Clemson with another first down. Wide receiver comes in motion. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
Well, and on these little push passes, timing is so important. You're trying to snap it right as he's getting a full head of steam. When he gets the ball, he's hitting the outside, and David, it puts the defense in such a difficult spot.
Lets it fly deep downfield. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score.
Well, we know this offense hasn't been able to get it going on the ground so far in this game. Now they're trying through the air, but give this defense credit. They've got a really good game plan. They've got all 11 guys on that side of the ball executing perfectly. Fantastic job in the back end that time, being in position and making sure that thing fell incomplete.
This offense has had trouble getting it in gear, but maybe a little life here on first and 10. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down.
And that's a really good job by this defense, a complete defensive effort. When the back end makes the quarterback hold the football a little longer than he wants to, and then the pass rush gets home, hits him, and forces the incompletion.
Right on the money with that throw. The defense was there, but they are in the red zone with a first down at the 12. Looking for a productive play on first down. Handoff to the single running back. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. Clemson jumps to the line. Back to the ground with the running back. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. And the Tigers kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. They'll dial up the run on first and goal. And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, Tigers. After the score, we'll see if that breathes a little fire into them.
And you see it all the time, right? You get that score, you get that energy, the crowd gets involved, and the defense got to get out and get you a stop. But this was step one to getting them back in the ballgame.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Orange have the ball back and ready to go to work. They saw what happened on that last scoring drive, and now probably feeling a little bit of heat to answer. Gets it across the 30 to the 31, a pickup of 5. The Orange with a ton of options available on second and short. With the catch, it's Turner. And he'll move his way forward to the first down. They'll mark it at the 35. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Scanning the field, it's Collins. Fakes to grab. And a 9-yard gain on first down leaves him with second and short. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Give to the running back. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. Let's see what they've got on second down. He'll ride his man on the option. Now the toss. And that might have been a bad read as the defense just swarms all over the pitch man. Beneath the shadow of Howard's Rock, Death Valley is rocking, trying to help the Tigers on third down. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Caught in the backfield. It's Willis. He gets it up to the 37-yard line, and let's see if they're willing to gamble on fourth down. The Orange will have to punt. He'll try to really get into this one. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. And they'll get it down after the return at the 27-yard line. Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Oh, he makes the catch. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down.
Well, this offense knew coming into this game they wanted to try to attack the middle of the field in the passing game, and they're able to execute the in route there.
Wants to throw on first down. And the Heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
And really good job getting to the quarterback. That's priority number one, trying to get pressure on him. Get him to the ground is a bonus. They had 6 sacks in their last game. They got to keep building on that number if they want to keep stacking wins.
The Tigers now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Second down, they'll go to the air. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. Good little pickup there as he saw some daylight and got what he could.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center. Nowadays in football, you can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them, go get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes, they do it with ease.
Tackled behind the line of scrimmage, and what a big third down stop by this defense. Boy, if they don't convert this fourth down, there will be questions to be answered.
And there was no space, nowhere to go. That play went absolutely nowhere.
Sometimes makes the grab past the marker. And they finally make the tackle, but this will be a pretty easy conversion for this offense. Clemson ready to go back to work with another first down. Pulls it and fires to the left. Breaks into the open. He's forced out of bounds inside the 5 at the 4, and they save the touchdown, at least for now. And here's the chance to cut into that lead before halftime. First and goal. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. Offense trying to pay it off on second and goal. Tries again to get it in. Just hammer it with this running back again, and he noses his way into the end zone.
And that's a nice drive, a nice physicality, punching it in with the run game. And here's the thing. I like where this offense is going. Nice job creating some momentum, going into the half, cutting down the lead. This thing could get really exciting. Nice job answering the bell right before the half.
Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a third down stop.
Second quarter might not be gamble time, but inside the 3, Palmer, I've got the green light. I'm going for this.
I am too, and you're essentially running a 2-point play here, right? You've got a play you've practiced all week long. That's the play you dial up right here.
Barring a penalty, because announcers always have caveats, the drive will come down to 4th and goal. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs. And the roar is reverberating throughout this stadium as the defense has them pinned deep. On the ground, it's James. I'm not sure he made it out of the end zone, and it is a safety.
Oh, and how about this defense? Understanding where they are in the field. They got a chance to put points on the board, and they do.
Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. Running out of time here in the first half, and they do have a chance to make this a one-possession game.
And so you got to locate your best players and get them the football on this drive. You're down in the game. There's obviously a lot of football left, David, but on this drive, in this 2-minute situation, best players got to touch the ball.
And this could get into pressing mode, right? Like you go into the half, down a couple of scores, and starts to, the pressure really mounts. Good opportunity to take some of that pressure off, get some momentum, energize this squad going into halftime.
The Tigers come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. To the ground to try to move the chains. He'll have enough for the first down, and they stop him at the 45. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Looking downfield on first down. Pass is incomplete. The clock is down to 9.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
He'll try to do it himself. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. One more snap coming before halftime. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. On third and short, they'll try to throw for it. Got it on the outside, it's Bennett. He's out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for the first down. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. And as the first half draws near to a close, here comes the field goal unit. The official says no good. After the missed field goal, it is still a 12-point game. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update. Stadium buzzing, kickoff team on the field, and we are ready to get this thing started. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. A big reason they find themselves trailing to start the second half, those 2 turnovers in the first.
Yeah, and I think coaches will tell you the number one thing that you got to make sure to do is take care of the football. You want to create explosives, you want to put up a bunch of yards, but step one, Jesse, taking care of the football.
And it just goes to show you how critical those mistakes are. Only 2 plays. That's really what separates this team from potentially having to lead. If they clean up the errors, they've got a chance to win this game.
You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. And the Tigers can really attack on this 2nd and short. Snagged in the middle, it's Smith. And the completion gives him a fresh set of downs and keeps this drive moving.
I just love quarterbacks that aren't greedy and that aren't always trying to throw the home run ball, right? 2nd down, you're in your own end of the field. The guy you want to throw to is not open.
Oh, he's got some space. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. Here comes Clemson with another 1st down. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got it in the middle. It's Sharp. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker.
As a tight end, if you're going to be good in the passing game, you've got to be able to feel the windows when defenses play zone coverage. And he did a really good job of that right there. He didn't rush. He didn't hurry. He took his time, found the soft spot, and gave his quarterback an easy place to throw the football.
And that's a good 2nd down run. Commit to the running game, run the football, great gain, great job by the offensive line. Keep it rolling.
And the timing just a hair off.
Man, it's nice to have a quarterback that can do this. Last week it was unbelievable. This week, even better. This dude is absolutely on fire, in the zone, feeling it, using the whole field, doing whatever he wants, when he wants, how he wants.
And the pass is incomplete, but there is a penalty flag. Did they get the receiver for a push-off?
Pass interference. Offense.
And the offensive player had to commit pass interference on that play. You saw the defender jump the throw. The defender was in position to make an interception, so the offensive player had to do something to break it.
And the quarterback goes down. There is a penalty flag on the field, but I think the defense might have the option just to take this play. They'll decline that penalty, obviously very happy with the results of the play. Seventh play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Back to throw, it's Clinton. Snagged out of the air. He is denied, cannot get to the 1st down marker, and it's 4th down coming. And here comes the field goal unit for the 2nd time tonight. And it slips just inside that right upright. The lead is now back down to 9.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
The Syracuse offense heads back onto the field. And the last time they had the ball, they wound up giving up a safety, Jesse.
Yeah, that was ungood the last time they had the ball. So they got to do something here offensively and get into a rhythm, running and throwing the football. Try to find that consistency, baby.
And try to find something positive with this offense. Forget about the safety. Those don't happen very often. Try to get some 1st downs together. Get some good mojo going.
To the air on 1st down. He's got the tight end. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there. And still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. On the move, it's Willis. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They'll get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
He gets it so close to the 1st down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. Syracuse will send out the punt team. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. Special teams coming through as they pin him back. They'll mark it dead at the 10. Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. Jesse, they had to kick a field goal the last time they had it.
Yeah, and oftentimes early in games, you're just trying to find your rhythm. Some things work, some don't on that first drive, David. It'll be interesting to see what happens here in the second drive.
Yeah, you got a feel for the defense now. You understand what they're trying to do, what their game plan is. Now you get to go into phase 2 of your game plan.
They'll run it out of the shotgun. Tripped up at the 25 after picking up 4.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one.
And great recognition by the corner. That touch pass, after he throws at the quarterback, it's a pass. He can't throw it forward again. Nice job understanding that, flying up, coming and making the big tackle in the open field.
Grab near the sticks. It's Bennett. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. This Clemson offense moving quickly down the field. The give to the back. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in second and short, not a good job by this defense.
Third down play from the gun. Caught near the sticks. It's Rodgers. They convert on third down as he gets it to the 46-yard line.
It's tough on the defense there. Third down, you're in zone coverage. Everybody's watching the quarterback, and you're trying to make a break on the ball, but he just got it out of his hands too quickly, and the throw was too accurate. Really nothing you could do there. It's now a fresh set of downs.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Leaves it with the back. And some room to work. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's first down. These guys have staggered around a little bit in this one. It would be a really good time to get things going if they want to hold off the upset bid.
But they're the favorite for a reason, Reese, and they've got the playmakers on the field. They're only one play away from completely changing the momentum in this game. So the underdog, David, they've got to keep playing at a high level.
And they're the underdogs for a reason. So they've got to have some things go their way. They've got to catch some breaks. And all they want to do, continue to fight, continue to hang around as long as possible and stay within a play or stay within some kind of big game-changing momentum play.
The Tigers really need to keep this drive alive on third down. They'll try to bully their way for the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
Yeah, a nice job dialing up that short yardage situation play call there, David. They needed 1 yard, and they picked up 2.
Yeah, great job up front. Great job by the back knowing where they need to go. Nice having a hole you can get through and not have to just do it all on your own as a running back.
As they get set. Leaves it with the running back. Touchdown, Clemson! And the comeback is on. Backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, no problem.
When you start in the black zone inside your own 20 coming out, it's difficult. You can give up a safety. You get worried about that. But the offense puts a great drive together. Great job executing. Great job getting a touchdown.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Dropping back, it's Collins. Quickly to the tight end. He goes out of bounds, and that'll take us to the start of the fourth quarter. Guys, we're at the end of the quarter, and Syracuse has the lead. And sitting in a good spot as we wrap up the third. Let's take a look at our game stats while we have a break in the action. And a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on second down. Out of the gun, the give to the back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. It's getting loud in here, and they may raise the dues on Ipte if they can stop him on third down. Over the middle, it's Russell. And the defense jumps on it, they get that turnover.
Man, I can't do that here, right? I got the football, I got the lead, the clock is my friend, and now I cough it up. Offense have to understand the situation, have to understand I got to get to the ground. I can make sure I don't fight for extra yards. I make sure I don't fumble, costly fumble. And these little touch passes, man, they're just the easiest completions ever for quarterbacks. Palmer, I bet you would have loved being able to just flip it forward. That counts as to your completion percentage, which is good. And then it's all run after the catch. So pretty easy for a QB.
You wouldn't have been the only All-American in this booth, David, if I were allowed to have push passes when I was playing quarterback. I'll tell you that. It is so hard to defend. It's so hard to seal that edge, especially when this guy's full speed ahead coming around the outside.
Shotgun snap on third down. He's got him. The chains will move, and they'll have 1st and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Clemson ready to go back to work with another 1st down. Doing damage on the ground as he runs it down to the 11-yard line. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. They'll go to the ground. They've got the lead here in the 4th.
I think that's the hardest part about coaching 18 to 22-year-olds, David, is complacency is something you're always trying to fight. They were the higher-ranked team coming into this game. Looked like they were just, kind of cruising through early, had some miscues, but they fought their way back, and now they have the lead.
And they definitely were sleepwalking. And they knew they were the better team, but they dug themselves a huge hole. I love the response. They got punched right in the mouth, but they didn't quit. And they didn't pout, and they didn't sulk, and they responded really well. They got on a heater, man, and they took the lead in this ball game.
Gets it across the 30 to the 31, a pickup of 5. Syracuse might take a shot here on 2nd and short. The play action fake. Unloads to the wideout. Got him downfield. And he was loose and out the gate and doesn't go down until he gets to the 48-yard line. Looking downfield, it's Collins. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Oh, they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go. Looking to fire. Spins away from the defense. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Big 3rd down as the crowd gets behind this defense. Just keep slinging it. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. Syracuse will be forced to punt. This will be the 5th kick of the night. Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. On that last drive, defense had no idea what was happening, run or pass, and it wound up in the end zone, Jesse.
Yeah, you saw the experience in this offense that last drive, too, on that touchdown. Everybody on the same page. These guys have repped these plays over and over in practice and in games, and it's working, Dave.
Yeah, so I got to find a way to disrupt it. I got to find a way to maybe be more aggressive, maybe blitz, mess up this rhythm they got going.
And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
This defense has a lot of speed, especially in the secondary. You saw that speed. That defender got to that receiver so quick, and because of the hit, incomplete pass.
This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Bring in the heat. Stopped at about the 25-yard line, but it'll be a 1st down.
That's such a gut punch if you're the defense, because you're trailing in this game. You've got to find a way to get off the field on 3rd down, but
he unleashes a long one. He's got it inside the 30. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Clemson. They push the lead out here in the 4th quarter and close to getting back on track and going 2-1. And with the extra point, the lead is a dozen here in the 4th.
Yeah, and listen, find your matchups you like, and you can see You got your speedster out wide. You like the matchup. He sees it, puts some air underneath that thing, and he outruns the DB. He's got no shot. Runs underneath it, and then walks his way into the end zone for 6.
Coming out on first down with the play fake. Grabbed in the backfield. It's McFadden. He works his way up to the 33 and is pushed out of bounds. The Orange with a ton of options available on second and short. Looking to throw, it's Collins. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at third down. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the second down misfire. They'll try to get it through the air. They've got the screen set up. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning. Down by multiple possessions. They can't come up empty on this drive in the fourth quarter. They'll go for it on fourth down. Big man has it. It's a first down and more. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. The short hands. It's Turner. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play. Able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
And these are these moments, man, when you're trailing by a couple possessions, you've got to put it together. Your quarterback has to come through. I mean, it's not a surprise. It's going to be passes. He's got to be smart. He's got to be quick with his decision-making, and they kind of got to be up near the line of scrimmage and be in a little bit of a hurry.
A strike downfield. He's loose on the right. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Cuse. Wait, can I get the director to give me a replay? And it's blocked. That's a live ball. He can take it back for 2. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. From inside the 10, here he comes. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. A smart move to keep it on the ground. They'll knock him down after a pickup of 1 to the 18.
And I think if you're the head coach, defensively now, obviously, you've got 3 timeouts in your back pocket. You're trailing at this point, and the offense is going to be running the football, trying to bleed the clock. They're going to take as much time off the game clock as they can before snapping it. You've got to start thinking about using some of those timeouts.
They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Bought a little time, lets it go. Grab near the marker. It's Rodgers. Out to the 32-yard line before he goes out of bounds, and that's the way to give a little start to the drive. Running back searching for a hole. Gets it past the marker. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Clemson set up with another first down. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Quarterback on the keeper. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. It'll be 3rd and long. Looking downfield, it's Clinton. Got the quick pass. That'll be enough for the first down as they stop him at the 43-yard line. The Tigers come to the line with a new set of downs. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. He's going to lose a yard on that one. We'll head to the 2-minute timeout. Tight ball game here, and this offense will try to milk the clock. And the Tigers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. The give to the back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And that's exactly what you would expect from this offense. Listen, when you're in that 1 to 2 minute range and you got the football and you got a lead, it's smash mouth, it's keep that clock running, it's ground game. So interesting now on this third down what they do next, but we got to keep that clock moving.
Running out the clock seems to be a mere formality here as they are ready to snap it in victory formation.